Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is Bethany Reyes. I am your elite sponsor. I am an Orange Status Presenter with Younique, and today we're talking about Facebook algorithm. I've been wanting to do this for a very, very long time because this can change your business. It is so important. I cannot stress this enough that this is so important. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to just explain what Facebook algorithm is. Why is this important? Okay, so it's important that people are seeing what you post on Facebook because it's like you have a storefront, a business storefront. What happens for those businesses that have like that prime location? There's some businesses, like as far as a brick and mortar business, if it's on a main highway, it's going to get a lot of traffic. There's a lot of people passing by. They're going to see the store. A lot of people are going to be able to come into the store, and that store is going to be a lot more successful than something that doesn't have a prime location. For example, it's like hidden away. It's like behind a lot of other stores. What's going to happen to that store? It's not going to get as much traffic. There's not going to be a lot of people coming into the store. So that's the same thing with your Facebook page, with your personal wall. If you are not up in the Facebook algorithm, people are not seeing your business. They're not seeing what you post. They're not seeing your storefront, which means you're not getting the traffic you need, and you're not going to have people coming to your business and being attracted to what you're showing. So what is the algorithm? Basically, with Facebook, it's like a program where the certain things that you do on Facebook will give you a score, a high or low score. And based on that score, Facebook will choose how many people on your friends list it's going to show your stuff to. So if your score is really, really low, even though you might have 2,000 Facebook friends, it might show it only to 20 of your Facebook friends, which is a very, very small amount. So depending upon how your score is how many people are actually going to see what you're doing on Facebook. And so that is why this is so important, because you could be doing some really cool stuff in your business, but you could also be hurting your Facebook algorithm and not even know it, and no one's going to see what you're doing. Okay? So, yay, who's excited? We do have a chat here, so if you ever have something you need to say, you can post it in the little chat area. Okay, so I'm going to do a general Facebook overview, and I'm going to tell you guys what to post, what not to do on Facebook, what are the things that are hurting your Facebook, and then I'm going to give you guys some action plans of things to do throughout this training, throughout this call, that is going to really help your business. Okay, so let me go ahead and I'm going to share my screen. All right, yeah. So let's see, I'm going to do this. Okay, awesome. We got this, yay. So let me see, there we go. This is my Facebook, so I'm going to show you guys what my Facebook looks like. Okay, so the first thing that when you're looking at your Facebook, what is so important is you want it to be a profile picture of you. Pretend that this is a storefront to your business, or pretend that this is your business card. When you give someone your business card, if it has a picture of a dog on it, people are going to be like, what is this? If it has a picture of, a whole group of your family, they're going to be like, who is this business card for? I don't even know which person is it. Or if it's you and your husband, that's going to be a little bit conflicting. They're like, I'm not sure whose business card it is. So for your profile pictures should be a beautiful picture of you, because that is your business card. Another thing that you should post is that you are a presenter at Younique. You do not want to say Younique Corporate, because Younique Corporate is basically that you would work in their offices. You don't work in the offices. You want to make sure it says Younique. Or you can say presenter at, if you have a business page, you can put your business page name there. That's what I did. Presenter at Hello True Beauty. Okay, so another few things about your personal wall, just kind of cleaning it up, is you want to make sure there's no negativity. You don't want to post about politics. You don't want to post anything that's like super conflicting. Imagine if this is your storefront to your business and you had like a big politics sign in the storefront. You're going to be turning away some people, okay? So I wouldn't do that publicly. You can do that, if you want to share something with friends, do that through a private message. Don't do it on your personal wall. Another thing is you can go under your photos and go to your albums. If there's some albums on here from like high school or stuff that's kind of embarrassing and doesn't look very professional, hide those albums. So I'll show you. I do have albums on here that are private. So you can go back here. Let me see here. Like things from a long time ago that I've just hidden because I don't want everyone seeing. Like this one right here, this was Halloween 2011. I had just graduated from college, and I don't want people seeing this. So it says only me. So you can change the privacy of your album so that only you can see it, no one else. So you can keep your pictures, but not public so that no one else can see it, especially if people are visiting your page. You don't want to show them pictures from high school and college and stuff like that. So I have a lot of these hidden so only I can see them. They're still saved on my Facebook, but they're not public. Another thing is on your, excuse me, let me go back. On your personal Facebook wall, you want to make sure that your posts are public. This is important that some of your posts are public because here's the thing. If someone is not your friend and maybe you've sent them a friend request and they want to check you out, they'll go to your Facebook, and if everything is set to friends only, they can't see anything, so they know nothing about you, and they might think that maybe you're even a fake profile. So making things public will be easier for people to go to your page and see who you are. You can actually edit the privacy if you want to just make it more private for like your personal stuff, if you're showing pictures of your kids. So here you can see this says public. You can change the privacy to friends if it's something that you want to keep private. But most of my stuff I make public. There's not really anything that I want to put private. And that is very, very important. This is like a storefront. If you had a business storefront and it said friends and family only, how many people do you think are going to come to that store? Only the friends and family. You don't want that. You want it to be open and welcoming. So you want a sign that says, welcome everyone, so glad to see you. You don't want it to say, we're closed, only friends and family can see this. Okay, so your first action plan. So write down, this is going to be your first action for you to do from this training is change your profile picture to a picture of you. Say that you work at your presenter at Younique, or say that you're a presenter at your business page, and then hide older albums. So that's your 3 actions. You want your profile picture of you, say that you work at Younique or your business page, and hide any albums that are really old and you don't want people to see. Another thing is your cover photo. It's okay if you want your cover photo to be pictures of you and your family. If you want your cover photo to be your kids, that's completely okay. You can see I have pictures of Victor and I here. So I have pictures of my family on my cover photo, and that's completely okay. All right, so now we're going to talk about what to post. What to post on Facebook. I have a few examples for you guys for what to post. Have you guys been wondering what I should be doing on my personal Facebook wall? What is important for me to say and not say? Okay, so write these things down. This is going to make a huge difference on your Facebook algorithm. So right now, how the Facebook algorithm works is you should be posting 2 to 3 times per day. 2 to 3 times per day. It's kind of crazy because in the past, it used to be you need to post like 5 to 6 times per day. Now it's only 2 to 3 times per day, but it's more about the quantity of what, or not the quantity, the quality of what you're posting and not the quantity. So it's all about quality post. So you're like, okay, great. What do I post? Okay, so write down these 4 words. When you're posting on Facebook, you want it to fit into these 4 categories: empower, engage, entertain, educate. Okay, so I'm going to say that again. Empower, engage, entertain, educate. All right? So I'm going to give you examples of each of those. So whenever you're posting, ask yourself if it fits into one of those categories. Obviously, something personal is a little bit different. That's just going to show something that, you know, you're a person. Okay, so let me give you examples of each of those. So I'm going to show you guys one of my posts that is engage. So here is one. It's loading. Hello, Facebook. Okay, come on. So I'm going to show you the example of my engagement post. I don't know why it's not loading. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's one of my engagement posts that I did. Oh, no. Come on. Okay. Facebook is being Okay, hold on. I have all of these notifications. Okay. So here's one of my engagement posts, and I got like over 400 comments on this post. So let me show you what it looks like when you do something that is engaging. I don't know why everything is frozen right here, but let me go to the top. Okay, everyone like to post their stuff. So whenever it's something that's like asking for them to post a GIF or GIF, I don't even know how to say it, people love to do that. So this one says, using a GIF, I actually made this picture. What was your first job? Okay, so that is something that is engaging. Okay, so this is something that is an engaging post because it's something that is asking them to say something, okay? So this is engaging. Usually if it asks for a GIF, it's a super engaging post. So that's an example of engagement post. Here's another example. Oops, not that. Hold on, let me move this little thingy. There we go. All right. All right, here's another example of empower. So when you're thinking of empower, you're thinking of something that is inspirational. So you're thinking of something that's going to inspire someone, something that's encouraging, something that's positive. Usually you can use inspirational quotes as the empower. So this is my example of empower. I talked about how I struggle with a lot of times feeling like I'm not good enough, and then how I am overcoming that. So using this as a way of empowering others, sharing something about myself. You don't have to go in depth and share something about yourself all the time, but a great inspirational quote and what it means to you is a way to empower. All right, another example is what to post when you're doing like your makeup. So what does a business post look like? So this would be an example of a business post on my personal wall. It's a picture of me, okay, wearing the makeup. That's what you're gonna see. When you see me posting about the business, it's always gonna be a picture of me. It's always gonna be my face. So this is an example of what it looks like for it to be the business post. I would say that this would fall into like personal, maybe even entertaining, because I say, who wants to see this winter makeup tutorial? So I'm saying, hey, I'm going to offer you something of value. I'm going to educate you on how to do this look. And then I posted the tutorial, which is educate. I posted the tutorial of how to do this look, which falls under educate. If you're showing them how to do something or giving them knowledge as like, hey, you know, here's examples of a recipe that I did tonight for dinner, that's educating, okay? So entertaining would be like a funny video. Let me see if I have an example of that. So let's see, someone has a chat. Danielle, you have to say connect or join audio. Let me see if I can message her. Okay, so let me show you an example of entertain. Let me just send a message to Danielle really quick. Okay. Hold on. All right. So let's go up here. So this is probably entertaining. So funny video, something like something that's humor, something that's like funny, that would be something that would be entertaining. So here's an example of something that is entertaining. I had a few people share this. A lot of people laughed at it, okay? So that is something that would be entertaining. All right, so those are a few examples. You can always go to my personal wall and see more examples of empower, engage, entertain, and educate, okay? So another thing that I want to make sure that you guys know the difference of is you don't want to post graphics, okay? So let me show you an example. This is an example of a graphic. I would never, 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 never post this on my personal wall or in a party or ever, because this is just words. It doesn't tell you, it tells you what it does, but it doesn't show you. So you never want to post a picture of a product that we sell. Never just post a picture of the product, even with the kudos. I know the kudos come out, we get excited, and we just want to post the kudos. No, okay? You always want to have someone's face on the picture. So I want you guys to look at this one. This is an example of a graphic, and then I'm going to show you guys a picture of something that is more personal. Okay, so this is me showing the concealer. Which one is going to attract your attention more? This one or this one? Which one is going to get more of your attention? Probably the one that's showing you what it actually does in the picture of my face. That's more believable, because guess what? When you show your face, that shows and builds trust. When you show this, it says, oh, I just threw up a graphic and I'm telling you what it does, but there's no trust there. There's no like, hey, I'm wearing this, it works, believe me, I love it. Okay, so you never want to do this. You never want to post up a graphic, love free makeup, let's, get you some free makeup at the party. You never want to post a graphic that says, join my team if you want some more money. None of that. No graphics, no graphics, no graphics. Okay? You always want to have your face. Your face needs to be in the picture. And that's going to be more personal. So this is also an example. I know a lot of you guys are new and you're afraid of being salesy and pushy. This is an example of salesy and pushy right here. If you're posting this, or you're posting a graphic that says, well, let me do a party for you, or you're posting a graphic that says, join my team, that's salesy. That's pushy. This is personal. This is how you do this business to make it personal and not salesy. Okay, so that is probably the number one way to not be salesy. Okay, another example of what to post is you want to use emojis. Emojis are like those little characters that you can put with your post. The smiling faces, the thumbs ups, the laughing faces. Those are emojis. When you put emojis on your post, it increases the engagement by 30%. Okay, so people are going to see your post and engage more likely with your post up to 30% more because it has an emoji. So don't overuse emojis, but use emojis. Okay, so let's see if I have an example on my personal wall. I just posted something a few minutes ago. Look, I used emojis. Okay, so I didn't overuse emojis. I used the whoop whoop and I used the arrow down. Okay, so use emojis. You're going to get a lot more engagement, up to 30%. Okay, here's another important thing. Okay, so when you're posting, the 15 minutes after your post are the most important. Okay, so make sure that you write this down. 15 minutes after your post are the most important. So after your post, you want to go back and you want to comment. So I just posted this 30 minutes ago. Within the first 15 minutes, I was on here. Anytime someone commented, I went in right away and I responded. And I tried to create conversations in the post. So here you can see her and I are having a conversation back and forth, talking about the gym, talking about different exercises and different things that we're doing. When you comment within the first 15 minutes, that boosts that post right away so that more people are going to see it, because you're telling Facebook, hey, I'm engaging. People are engaging in this post. Hey, we're connecting. And if they see that, then they're like, okay, I'm going to show more people this post. This post is engaging. This post is following all of our guidelines of building relationships, okay? And then also, it shows that you and that person are engaging. So you're going to see more of their stuff. They're going to see more of your stuff, okay? So within the first 30 minutes or first 15 minutes, you want to be responding to those things, creating conversations in the comments, and that's going to get more engagement. Okay, so I did that for the first 15 minutes, and you can see I got more comments after that fact. Okay, so the first 15 minutes, create conversations in the comments, make sure that you're available. Here's the thing, I just posted a video yesterday. Let me show you. The tutorial I posted yesterday, and I didn't get a lot of engagement right away. So what I decided to do is when someone would like it, like my video, or share it, like some of them liked it or shared it, but they didn't comment, I would post in the comments and I would say, thank you, Kayla, for posting this to your page. So I would actually tag them in the comments. Thank you for your support, trying to get more engagement. So, if you posted a selfie of yourself and someone likes it or loves it, you can say in the comments, thank you, Sarah, for your support, heart emoji, okay? So you're trying to build that interaction on that post, and that's going to boost it so more people see it. So another important thing is probably about 1 out of 4 of your posts should be business. The rest should be all these other things. They should engage, they should empower, they should entertain. So your business posts should only be like 1 out of 4. okay? Now, like I said, my business posts look like this, okay? So my business posts don't look like a graphic. They don't look like my shopping link. They look like this, which is educating. I'm still following those guidelines of those 4 categories when I do my business, okay? So this is educating. I'm going to show you another business post. So that's not a business post. Let me show you another example. So obviously all of my tutorials are educating. Here's another business post, and this is inspirational, okay? So this is under empower. I'm showing people how my life has changed because of this business, what was possible this last year, inspiring them, empowering them, saying, hey, you can do this. This could be your story. And that's another example of a business post without being salesy and pushy. This is not salesy and pushy. It's my face. It's my story. That's personal. Okay. So if you are messaging people, when you're messaging people, you want to make sure it's a personal message, okay? And also, whenever you're messaging someone, make sure that you're ending with a question, because when you end with a question, they're more likely to respond and you have that engagement there. Okay, so now you're like, when do I post? When do I post? So you know what to post, how many times to post. When should you post to get the most engagement? So if you want something where you want a lot of engagement, you want a lot of comments, like when I do my engagement post, I usually post it between 1 and 3 p.m. That is the high time on Facebook for people to comment and share something. So between 1 and 3 p.m. is when I do my engagement posts. Another good time is, you know, after 7 o'clock is when you want to do something else that might be, you know, something to interact with people. You can do a selfie and stuff like that. So those are my mind stuff. Or even in the morning, like in the morning before people go out to work, think about the times that people are on their phone, okay? Usually people are on their phone 1 to 3. Either it's a lunch break or they're bored at work, they're ready to go home. Usually between, you know, 4 and 5, people are getting ready to leave, so you don't want to do it then. So that's when I post my stuff. Now, here's the thing. If you post something and you're getting engagement, people are still liking and commenting, don't post something else. Wait, okay? Because if you post something and then like an hour later you post something else, now your 2 posts are in competition with each other, okay? So these are conflicting. You're like, hey, check out this post. Hey, check out this post. And they're like it's like a competition between the 2 of them, okay? So let me see if there's something important. It's okay. Okay, so there will be a replay, but you hopped on. We're not done. There's still a lot to cover. Okay, so the times to post is between 1 and 3 p.m. or a little bit after 7 p.m. is when I get the most engagement. So don't post your post back to back if it's still getting interaction. Now, if you posted something an hour ago and there's no more comments, there's no more likes, there's nothing going on, you can post something else because obviously there wasn't a lot of engagement. Post something else to boost that engagement for the next post, okay? Alrighty. So now here, you guys write down your action. I have an action post, training idea for you. Okay, so your action is look at the last 10 posts on your Facebook. Look at the last 10 posts on your Facebook. And when you look at the last 10 posts, write down, add up the amount of likes and comments that you got on that post. So adding them up, how many did you get? See how many likes and comments you got. Then once you've done that and you've added all of that together, divide it by 10, and you're going to see the average of how much interaction and engagement you're getting on your post. Okay? So you're going to ask yourself, how am I ranking? If it's low and you're like, man, I'm getting like less than 10 on each post, that's usually not good, okay? So that's showing you that, hey, I need to work on my Facebook algorithm. I need to work on these things. So looking at your last 10 posts, how many likes and comments are you getting? And divide that by 10. And then you can see your level of engagement, your level of algorithm, if it's good or if it's bad. Okay, so that's your action. All right, so let me check if we have questions. Okay, here we go. So ask yourself, what is my score? Is my score good or bad, right? Okay, so do I have a good score or a bad score? Okay, so I'm gonna just stop sharing for a second and just show you my face. What not to do. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys what not to do on Facebook. So what not to do. Don't scroll on Facebook. You know that time when you're like laying in bed at night, you can't fall asleep, and you're just scrolling through, looking at people's stuff. That is hurting your algorithm. It's basically telling Facebook, I'm looking at all this stuff, but I'm never engaging. I'm never connecting with these people. I'm just scrolling and stalking these people, okay? So Facebook will actually put your algorithm score low if you're scrolling on Facebook and never commenting. So your goal, if you are going to scroll, you have to comment. Okay, so if you're going on Facebook and you're scrolling, at least 1 out of 2 you need to comment on, okay? So you're going to say, I want to scroll. 1 out of 2 you have to comment, because if not, it's going to hurt your Facebook algorithm and people aren't going to see your stuff. Okay, now here's another thing that a lot of people, you should not be doing. Don't just like a post. Likes do nothing. Okay, you're like, well, I like the post as I'm scrolling. That does nothing. That is not engaging. So Facebook doesn't view that as anything. They only view comments as a way of engaging with and showing that you're connecting with people. So comments, not likes. Comments, okay? Another thing is cold messaging. If you're messaging a lot of people and you're, being salesy and spammy and no one's responding, Facebook puts your algorithm down because they're saying, hey, she is messaging people, but she must be doing something wrong because people aren't responding. So she's obviously not connecting and not doing what she's supposed to be doing because she's cold messaging or being salesy or whatever. So make sure when you're messaging people, you're not spam messaging people, cold messaging people, because if they aren't responding, that puts your algorithm low. Okay, so make sure that you find a way to connect with someone first before you share something. So if you want to offer booking a party with someone, make sure you start with the personal conversation first and then go into the booking part. Don't post links. Do not post your website on your personal wall. I don't post my website. The only place you'll find my website is in my About Me section and on my live videos. But my live videos are from my business page. So basically I put my link on my business page, but it's not on my personal page. Don't post your links. When you post your link, that's salesy and pushy. So don't ever post your links. Also, when you post a link in your post, Facebook views that as salesy and they put that at the bottom. They're not going to show that to people. Okay, so if you're posting a link in your post, that's not going to be shown to people. So you don't want to do that. Don't post links. Here's some words you don't want to say. These are like poisonous words. Don't say buy. Don't say join my team. Don't say order here. Don't say share, and don't say comment. So Facebook has seen some business people trying to boost engagement and trying to cheat the system by telling people to share and comment. So here are some words around that, okay? So instead of saying share or comment in your post, say this below, or say post this below, or say post this to your page, or say let me know what you think below, or say which one is your favorite. Ask a question, and usually that is going to tell people that they're supposed to comment without you saying comment. So don't say comment, don't say share, don't say like, don't say join my team, or buy, or order here, or post your link. Those are some no words. When Facebook sees that, that post is not going to be shown to hardly anyone. Here's another thing. Don't share people's content. When you are sharing someone else's content, Facebook is viewing that as, hey, she's not being original. She's not trying to connect. She's just trying to use other people's stuff. And you're not going to see as much engagement because that's not your own original content. This goes for live videos. Don't share other people's live videos. If you're sharing my live videos, you're telling all of your customers to come to me. That's not good, okay? That's not good. I have a lot of people watching. Sometimes I don't know if it's someone you know. So don't share my live videos. People will come to me, and that can be something that, they might go to my link and order, and they don't even know that, hey, they're supposed to be ordering from you, and they accidentally hopped on my video. Okay, so we have about 7 minutes left. So those are some do nots. I'm going to go through one more thing about your friends list, what to do with your friends list. And then if it's done with the free training, then we're going to do a second one with questions, Q&A. All right, so I'm going to share really quick. And I'm going to show you guys what to do with your friends list. Okay, so your friends list, unfriend people that you've tried to connect with and they didn't respond. If you try to connecting with someone and being personal and messaging them and they don't respond, unfriend them. They're hurting your score because if they aren't ever engaging with your post or messaging you back, basically it's showing that it's showing that you're not engaging with people and it's hurting your score. So unfriend people. And that's okay. Like, that's okay to unfriend people. I've unfriended people that aren't engaging with me. I can connect with them in person. I don't have to connect with them on Facebook. Send friend requests. So you want to grow your network. Send friend requests to friend suggestions. If you have more than 10 friends in common, send them a friend request. If they don't accept it within 1 to 2 days, delete the request, okay? So if you have like 30, 40 friends requests sent out and you let it sit in your inbox for a week, it's telling Facebook, people don't want to be your friend. People don't want to connect with you. So if they haven't accepted it in like 1 to 2 days, delete the friend request and then move on because you don't want it sitting in your friend request inbox. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to organize your friends really quick. So if you have friends, let's say you have customers, let's say you have people that you're thinking about for the business opportunity, you're like, how am I going to connect with these people quickly without scrolling on my Facebook to find them? So let me show you. If you go on your Facebook and you go over here to friends list, click friends list, and you can create a list. You can see I have a few lists right here. So you can create list, and then you just put in the name, whatever you want to call the list, and then you can start adding your friends to it. So let me show you one I have. Makeup lovers. These are my customers. Okay, so I've added 368 people to this, so you can always add more. Basically what it does when you go to the list, it shows their post on Facebook. So it shows what they've posted on Facebook recently. So you can go to this list and you can quickly, let's say you're like, I only have 10 minutes to engage with people. Quickly go through here, comment on your customer's post, hop off Facebook. That way you're connecting with the people that you know are, interested in your products, or maybe some people you're like trying to connect with to build that relationship for the business opportunity. You can do it quickly through this without wasting a lot of time. Okay, so another action for you to do at the end of this call is create a list on Facebook for your leads, whether it's your customers, whether it's people for the opportunity, or maybe it's people that are new friends that you just really need to connect with. This is a really easy way to save time. You can go to your friends list. I have here my dream team. So this is people that like I want to share the opportunity with, people that I want to build a relationship with so that they can be a part of my team, okay? So one last thing, and then we're gonna open it up for questions. Whew, I'm just happy I'm getting through this. All right, so here it is. I'm gonna tell you guys now what to do. You're like, okay, what do I do every day to make sure my algorithm is up? So this is the daily task. Hold on. All right, so I'm gonna share just the daily task now so you guys know what to do. Here we go. Okay, so here's what to do. Post 2 to 3 times on your Facebook wall. Okay, so you guys already know that, and you know that it should be empower, engage, entertain, and educate. Post 1 time in your VIP group. Okay, so you want to make sure that you continue that algorithm in your group or your business page. Friend 5 people, so send 5 friend requests. And like I said, 1 to 2 days, if they don't accept it, delete it. You delete the request. And if people aren't engaging with you and you're already friends, you can unfriend them. Comment on 15 Facebook posts. No scrolling. Okay, so you could do this through your list. If you've created a friends list, easily go through that, comment on your 15 customers, you're good. Message those with birthdays. Okay, so if you go on Facebook, you go to your homepage, at least on the computer I can see it, it shows you whose birthday is today. I go through each person, I don't comment on their wall because that gets lost. If they get like 200 posts, what? I send them a message and I say, hey Susie, happy birthday. I hope you have an awesome day and you have so much fun celebrating today. Guess what? Most of the times that person's gonna say thank you. Okay, so that shows that you connected. If they don't respond to a birthday message saying happy birthday through a message, usually I'll unfriend them. I'm like, well, they didn't connect with me. Like I send out Merry Christmas messages And I sent it out to a bunch of people. I said, hey, Merry Christmas. Hope you guys had an awesome Christmas. If they don't say Merry Christmas back or thank you or anything, I unfriended them because they're hurting my score. They're not engaging with me, okay? Obviously, posting your parties. If you have online Facebook parties going on right now, work on yourself, personal development, and then share the opportunity, okay? So that is it. I'm going to turn off this call and restart it for the Q&A. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I'm going to restart it. We have less than a minute, and I'll see you guys for the Q&A. Hope you're having an awesome day. Let's do the Q&A now.